driving a bike under the influence? Riding a bike?
No, have you?
That's about the only thing I haven't done on a bike. I actually, you see... But yeah, let me tell you something. How innovative me and Don were. We did the jackass stuff 10 years before Johnny Knoxville. Man, I used to put on a Creature from the Black Lagoon mask and get on my bike and drive it into a tree. And we would videotape this. And if you're wondering why I am the way I am now, we can look to some of those head injuries.
Yeah. Really? Well, you're always talking about all this stuff you've done, all these stuff, all the FYBA and all that stuff you did with Don. When is this going to be on YouTube? I think if this is on YouTube, this would far surpass any form of entertainment. It
would. Oh yeah. Like the time when see Don, Don is not his real name. He has a real name, but we're not going to break kayfabe. He became known as Don because we had a character in the movie. We called it Don Mason. That was the name of the movie. But anyway, for years we would film scenes, and it was just it was an ongoing, growing film that made absolutely no fucking sense whatsoever. The basic plot. Here's the plot of the Don Mason trilogy. Let's see here. Don Mason's mother was pregnant, and she got kicked. She got kicked by a robber, a man trying to rob her. That caused Don to be retarded. It caused Don to be retarded when he grew up. So any expecting mothers out there, don't get kicked by anybody trying to steal your purse, or your kid will be mentally disabled. But anyway, and then Don just goes on a rampage, and Don, it causes Don to have a troubled youth. He plays with Ken dolls, and have which gets him in trouble with his father, and then he kills his father. Then he kills himself, which would be, you would think that would be the end, a tragic, troubled story of a young man. But then a satanic cult resurrects Don, and then it goes downhill from there. A satanic cult, led by a man wearing a bootleg Creature from the Black Lagoon mask. Toting an Uzi.
Was that you?
Yes, and I take great pride with that. It was me. MySpace.com/Scaleface. There's a tribute to my character. And let me tell you something. I'm getting angry now. I see all this bullshit I see on YouTube, all this non-original, just, 15 minutes of celebrity and fame. My Creature from the Black Lagoon wearing character is greater than all that. He deserves a reality show on MTV, not Tia Tequila. I'm going to work on that.
Yeah.
I'm going to get all that. Yeah. I got to get all that stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, you better. This would be the greatest thing ever.
I guarantee you it's almost as boring as hearing me talk about it, actually watching it.
Wow. One other things you've done on film was the notorious Black Scorpion video, which got you Russell Crowe fame. I just want to know, in the scene where the boob grab, what does that woman think about you grabbing her boob?
Well, that was my girlfriend, and, most of the time she would want me to do more than grab boob. She would want me to fuck her. So a boob grab a boob grab on, in a Black Scorpion outfit is basically considered foreplay.
Wow. Now, it's kind of like when you're grabbing boob, it's like you're giving Andre a high five, right?
something like that.
Yeah. Well, I think we're running out of time. We got a few more minutes left, and
all right.
What? All right, go ahead.
Oh, I said we probably offended or bored 100% of your audience.
Probably, but this is what normally the Variety Hour is, except it's myself and Monterey Jack discussing, like, old cartoons that have been out of existence for 20 years and old television shows that have been aired, yeah.
Why haven't we been talking about cartoons for the past hour?
All right, you want to talk about Tailspin?
Tailspin? Oh.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit older than
that. Really? Wow. All right, you want to talk about the He-Man cartoon?
Well, dude, I can talk about He-Man for days.
Talk about the He-Man Christmas movie with the dildo.
Yeah, the dildo copter or the dildo nader. I don't know what it was. All I know it was offensive. And as I noticed, some English guy on YouTube, he took a bunch of those clips and he used all my jokes, which he gave me credit, of course. But if you ever want to see about the dildo copter, just type in WrestleCrap and He-Man on YouTube. I think it'll pop up. But yeah, that was good. Hordak shooting money shots out of the sky.
Now, with the dildo copter, isn't that something you would? The dildo copter sounds like something you would see at your local, adult store.
Oh God! Speaking of which, did you actually? Somebody actually made a real life dildo copter.
Really?
Have you ever seen that? I don't know what it was. I think some guy in Japan was trying to run for some kind of office, and one of the members of the rival party made a little makeshift helicopter and stuck a dildo on it. So there's this giant flying cock flying through the air, and some guy, one of his security guards, has to jump up and punch the flying cock, disabling it and making it crash to the ground.
Wow.
I don't know how you'd find that on YouTube. I guess flying dildo. Explain that one. Explain that one, kids, to your parents when they look up your viewing history.
Yeah. Okay. I think that'll about do it. Any last words, Braxton? Mr. Brakestown? You got many nicknames. I know that. You got Blade Braxton, the Bladester, Mr. Braxton, Mr. Brakestown. Any other nicknames I'm missing?
Sonny thought you spelled my name B-L-A-D, Blad, which kind of sounds like Blad the Impaler, which is a hobby of mine, impaling, in a naughty way. Well, any last words? Let's see. Whatever you do, stop what you're doing. If you're out trying to secure world hunger, stop doing that. Go to your local bookstore and be sure to pick up the WrestleCrap Book of Lists. The new WrestleCrap book from myself and Artie Reynolds. It's more fun than
wish I had the rest
I don't know.
Song right now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna take a nap when we get off the air here.
All right. And one last thing I want to tell you about Mr. One last thing I want to tell you about the Bladester. He's all about the clam, right?
That's right. Oh, real quick, I need your help, listeners. Go to ksolo.myspace.com/Blade Braxton. I've got a karaoke thing going. I'm trying to conquer the world by using my voice. And I'm failing miserably, so please help me.